Hey folks, welcome to episode 4 of the Moss Farm tutorial series for Minecraft Bedrock. Last time we created a moss farm in survival with only 7 iron, but it has a big problem. I need to manually push a button to generate more stone. To solve this, we'll use the same resources we did last time, just a bit more redstone. Nothing we do today will require the nether, so this is a great way to get a semi-automatic farm early game. We need stone to generate moss, and to generate stone, we make lava flow onto water. In our farm, we have lava above and water to the side in a waterlogged piston. After the piston pushes forward and retracts, the lava and water are in a race to fill the newly formed empty space. If the water flows first, and then the lava, we have lava flowing onto water. That's exactly what we want. But if the lava flows first, it's next to water and generates cobblestone. That'll clog up our farm. Thankfully, water flows much faster than lava. Let's watch a race between lava and water in slow motion. The flow is a bit choppy, as to be expected in Minecraft, where fluids can only flow in 1 meter increments. Every quarter second, the water flows, but the lava flows only every 1.5 seconds. This is good news for our farm. If we make space at a random time, chances are water would flow next, not the lava. If we retract the piston to make a space, when would we make cobblestone instead of stone? Pause the video and make your guess. Did you pick between 0 seconds and a quarter second? That's close, but not quite. Here, the lava has just flowed, so the water is going to flow next. If we open up the space between 1.25 and 1.5 seconds, also known as 0 seconds on this clock, then the lava flows next, which would generate cobblestone. Except for when we switch to a stone button instead of a wooden button, we haven't had to worry much about timing. But now, to generate stone, we want to make a space with the piston every 1.5 seconds. Let's take a look at some redstone components that don't require quartz. There's a torch, which inverts the signal, repeaters, a sticky piston with a redstone block, and a dispenser shooting a projectile towards a target block. Let's watch in slow motion. Wait a second. Why does the light after the repeater turn on at the same time as the light without a repeater? That's due to this bug. Thomas Elias writes that if the repeater was activated by another pure redstone component being ticked, then the delay will be correct. However, if it was activated by a world change, lever, piston, etc., then the repeater will output a signal 1 tick too fast. Let's put an extra repeater after the lever to work around this issue. At 0 seconds, the lever flips. Then the repeaters turn on, one after another. The piston turned on its lamp at the same time as the second repeater, and the target block at the same time as the third. Everything turns on around a multiple of 1/10 of a second. Turning things off is a little harder to see because a redstone lamp has some delay. Watching just the repeaters though, we can see they turn off in the same order as they turned on, with each staying on for progressively longer. If we call 1/10 of a second a redstone tick, how many redstone ticks do we need to wait before our clock fires? Pause the video and figure that out. Divide 1.5 seconds by 1/10 of a second. 1.5 seconds can be written the same as 3/2 seconds. Dividing by 1/10 is the same as multiplying by 10/1. 3 times 10 is 30. Divided by 2 is 15 redstone ticks. Another way to think about it is, there are 10 1/10 of a second in a second, and 5 1/10 of a second in half a second. 10 plus 5 is 15 redstone ticks. No component we measured had that long of a delay. How can we make a delay that is 15 redstone ticks long? We can chain components together. For example, a dispenser firing at a target block has a delay of 3. 3 divides evenly into 15. With 5 dispensers and 5 target blocks, we can make a circuit with a delay of 15. Let's hook this circuit up to a stone generator and loop it back on itself to make a clock. Oops, it's only running once and then stopping. Why is that? Ah, this redstone line is too long. A redstone signal can only travel 15 blocks over redstone dust. Let's move some dispensers to make the line shorter. Hey, it works. Unfortunately, to keep this running, we'll have to keep refilling the dispensers with arrows. That's going to get annoying. Another component that has a delay of 3 is the redstone repeater. Putting 5 of these in a row, plus an extra to work around that bug, we can get the same delay as those 5 dispensers. A repeater can actually have a delay up to 4. 15 divided by 4 is 3, with a remainder of 3. That means we'll need 3 repeaters with a delay of 4, and 1 extra with a delay of 3 for the remainder. Putting this circuit into our stone generator, we can see it's working. If you start getting cobblestone, you might have a repeater set too long or too short. The delay must be a multiple of 15 to stay in sync with the rate that lava flows. Let's apply these lessons to our farm and survival. We're going to need some more redstone to make repeaters, so let's go towards the bottom of the world. Redstone gets more common the further down we go. You can see I bumped into some diamonds. We don't actually need diamonds, so I'm going to leave these here for when we need them. So I did uncover some redstone. Let's harvest it and see how much we get. Let's keep digging, and hopefully we come up against another patch. We can notice some lava dripping from the ceiling. Lava is a good sign that there's going to be a cave above us, and that cave is going to be lit up. So it might be a little safer to mine in terms of mobs. So I'm going to back up and start from up here. We only have to go up a little bit. That's protecting us from the lava, so we want to have that be our floor. Starting with right here as the floor. Yeah, very likely that lava is going to be more than 1 deep, so I'm going to want to have blocks ready to stop it. Oh, and there's some redstone, so maybe we don't have to go too far. Alright, well I didn't run into any lava yet, where I saw that dripping. Oh yeah, and this is quite a bit of redstone here. I'm at 26 right now. If I break this, I got 4 redstone from that. This might actually be all the redstone I need. I do kind of want to keep digging though to see what that cave looks like. I'm gonna want to be really careful now because I have a good amount of redstone. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, here's some lava. Okay, well, I have all the redstone we need for this project, so I'm not going to push my luck. I don't want to die in that lava and lose this this redstone, so we can come back to here and try to find that cave later on. If we take that and make ourselves some sticks, we now have the recipe for some redstone torches, and that unlocked a recipe. So if we type in repeater now, we can check out the recipe for repeater. So we need a torch, dust, and a torch, which is a total of 3 per repeater. And then we'll also need to smelt ourselves some natural stone. We'll need a total of 5 repeaters, which is going to be 15 redstone dust, plus a little extra, so we should be fine here. So smelt all that. So 2 torches times 5 is 10. We have 2 already, so we just need 8 more. Alright, so we've got exactly what we need now. Over here, where we want our clock to go. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's at 3. That's at 4. 4 and 4. And then we'll need one just to kickstart it. Here we go. We don't have anywhere for the stone to go, so let's do that. And there it goes. If we ever want to stop it, we just have to break that there, and then give it another kickstart. Yeah, there it goes. The other thing we need to do with this farm is manually compost. So actually, I am getting pretty bored of composting this. What I want to do is make some hoppers. To make a hopper, we need 5 iron and a chest. I could do 1, but I actually really want 2, so let's go mine 1 more ingot of iron. So we're at level 16. This is where I've got a little strip mine that we started in recent episodes. Let's just do a little bit more digging, because we only need 1 more ingot. Shouldn't take too long. Stone's a lot easier to break than deep slate. Hey, there's some iron. Okay, yeah, we just needed 1. And we've got 2 here, 3. I'll just go for a full 8 so that we can get this with 1 coal. And put that in. There we go. Alright, so what we can do with these hoppers now is replace hopper, composter, hopper. We can put stuff that can be composted up here, and bone meal will appear down here. And all I have to do is keep this clock going, and it's mostly farming itself now. We just put ourselves some bone meal on that moss block, and it'll create stone. And then we dump the materials into some hoppers and we'll get more bone meal. There's still a lot more we can do with this farm to continue automating, like clearing those moss carpets off. Subscribe so you can catch that, and hit the like button if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you then. Bye.